if you're a theatre fan and you're in New York, like, I would highly recommend.
It was very good. Honestly, this was quite a good use of an hour.
If you need a cheap meal in New York, this is the place.
This is the place. You're in there, Darren. Hello there.
Hello.
It's our last New York week. We are starting the day absolutely rugged up.
Yes, it is a balmy, like -10, -11 at the moment.
Yep. And we decided to come on open water.
Why not? This is like the last day where the weather, like the sky is blue, there's no clouds, there's no rain.
Yeah.
So it's freezing, but it's actually like nice weather. So if you can't tell, we are on the Staten Island ferry, which is free, which is lovely. If you plan to do it and you see other people outside telling you it's not free, just walk straight past them.
Yeah, they also try to direct you to the Central Looping cruises, and we're like, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're not going to the Central Looping, we're going to this for free.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll show you as we go past. You get pretty close. I've done this before with my mum a few years ago, but Catherine never has. But she's actually been to the Central.
Yes.
But yeah, you get a pretty good view of it, and you get a good view of the rest of like the lower half of Manhattan as well. It's like a half-hour journey, so we're just gonna sit here and watch the view for a while, and then catch it back and do the same thing. Here she is. We haven't quite gone past yet, so we'll get a bit closer, but for free, yeah, it's pretty good. Also, the view back to Manhattan is incredible.
So nice.
Alright, well, we're literally past the statue now, but we're still out enjoying the view. But no one else is.
Not a single person staying.
We got past the statue and everyone just went inside. On our way back, we're going to sit on the other side and get the view of like Brooklyn and
Whatever's over there.
Governor's Island and whatever else is over that side. It is really nice, especially for free. Like, right. I'd pay a bit of, like, if this was the cost of the subway, I'd pay that. But it's even less. Like, yeah.
Honestly,
it's so good. We made it to Staten Island. Probably 98% of the people on our ferry just turned around and got straight back on the next one back to Manhattan.
Yeah, it is the perfect amount of time. You have like 3 minutes so you can get off,
walk onto the other one,
around and get on the other one. But we decided to make the most of coming out here.
We're going to catch like the next one back, which is in half an hour. But we're just going to go for a wander down the Esplanade along the water and have a look at the view. Because it's so cold today, this is probably our only activity.
That's not true.
Well, yeah, I was going to say activity until we have a show tonight.
We do.
Because, as we mentioned at the end of our last video, we got the Cursed Child lottery in a few days. And there's 2 other shows that we wanted to see. We tried to get rush tickets for one of them this morning, but missed out. So we've just booked the other one for today.
Yeah, and then we'll rush the other one next week.
We're on the ferry back, but the outside is locked on this one. So I'm glad it wasn't on the one over.
The other side isn't.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
Out there.
I've seen people walking along it, so it's just this.
Okay. Oh well, we're sitting inside, but like by the window, so we can have a look out at the view on this side. I don't know how interesting it's going to be, but we've seen the other side.
Honestly, this was quite a good use of an hour.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a good day, good view.
Yeah. No money spent.
Nice.
Jokes. There's 3 doors, and we tried 2 of them that were both locked, but the third one not locked. Okay, we are leaving Spamalot. That was very fun. It's very silly, but obviously if you know anything about Monty Python, that is to be expected.
Yeah, it's nuts, but it had some fun people in it. That's cool to see.
Yeah. And then just then, as we were leaving the theatre, we are like 99 to 100% sure we saw Philippa Sue,
Broadway
aka
legend.
original Eliza
We
in
were
Hamilton.
both I saw her and then liked Krissie, and then she saw her, and both of us were like,
I didn't even realise that's why you hit my arm. I thought you were just trying to get my attention for something else.
I was just looking at her to make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure it was her.
I hope she enjoyed Spam a lot.
Yeah. Philippa Sue, if you're watching this. We are heading out to brunch with some of Catherine's friends.
Yeah.
One of whom we met up with for New Year's, if you watched that video a few weeks ago, and the other one who you haven't seen.
In 8 years.
Yes.
Yes, so this will be very fun.
We're going to a little place in the East Village that's like, what do you say? It's like a farm to table kind of cafe.
Like that. It's like quite fresh and natural.
Yeah.
It's been really nice going out with like people because it's the only time we go out in New York. Like we don't eat out apart from like quick takeaway lunches.
Yeah.
So it is like a nice excuse to try a different New York restaurant.
We probably won't talk at brunch because we're with people, but I will try my hardest to remember to film our food because that's the important part of brunch anyway.
Yeah.
From really, like, officially the last week we're in New York.
Don't say that.
It's just that it's Monday today and we leave on Saturday.
So sad.
But we still have some fun things, like today. We are on our way to the Museum of Broadway, which I don't think existed the last time I was here. No? I think it's relatively new.
Interesting. I had never been,
so... we're very excited. When we were in London at the V&A, they had like a musical theatre exhibition. Yeah. It wasn't very big, but I think this is like that, but a whole museum of it.
I'm so excited. I also think they do have a 6 exhibition at the moment.
Yeah. So we're very excited to go see that because, as you would know if you've been watching our videos, we've seen a lot of shows. Yeah. And then we're just going to explore Midtown after that and maybe do some sneaky Darren Criss hunting.
And then go get a Schmacka's.
Yes.
And it just happens to be near the theatre he's going to. So.
Yep. We're in this really cool room that just has the playbills of every show currently running on Broadway. We have seen, there's 24. We haven't seen all of them on Broadway. 25, sorry. I've seen 18 and Catherine has seen 17 of these.
Not like on this
not
on Broadway, but altogether.
Pretty solid.
The city cleaned up Times Square and it became vibrant and tourist friendly once again.
Currently in the Stephen Sondheim Bob Fosse room. Krissie's doing the Stephen Sondheim anagram puzzle.
Apparently Sondheim loved puzzles, so they just made a puzzle out of Sondheim.
It's quite fun.
To come out on stage and be royal was thrilling and exciting.
We didn't talk that much in the museum because every room has music playing, which was actually so cool. It has like music from the era of musicals that they're talking about. But that was such a good museum.
It really was. We just spent 3 hours there.
Yeah. It said online that like you can see it in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You'd have to be moving pretty quick.
Yeah. They did recommend 3 to 4, so I think it was right bang on.
Yeah, it was really good.
Very good. It, like,
you know,
I was just going to say it goes through like the history from the 1700s. Is it 1700s?
Maybe 1800s.
Somewhere.
Like very early in the like New York theatre days.
Up to like 2023.
And they're like adding stuff. There's like space for them to add the next few years of musicals as well.
Yeah. It was very good.
If you're a theatre fan and you're in New York, like I would highly recommend.
It was very good.
It's not super cheap. I think it was $39 each.
Yeah.
But I think if you're like a fan, that's worth it.
Yeah. Anyway, we are now off to get some lunch.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go stroll on past the Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
Get a
lunch cookie, little shop.
Yeah.
Wish us luck.
We're here. Krissie's just eating. Krissie just pointed out that this is essentially Schrodinger's Darren. At any given point, he is both in the theatre and not in the theatre.
We have to assume he is both in the theatre and not in the theatre.
I don't know why we've convinced ourselves he's here. It's because his opening night is in 8 days. So we're thinking like you'd probably pop by. I don't know.
He has to start doing like tech and
I know, like
meetings and stuff.
I understand logically you wouldn't be doing tech until Corbin finishes, which is after we leave. But maybe he's like, you know,
fittings?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he needs to.
I don't know. I don't think they wear wigs. I don't know.
Anyway, we're just gonna hang here for a minute, and then give up and go buy ourselves some consolation cookies. All right, we've been to Schmackery's.
I don't have enough hands, but
we have got a red velvet cookie, and Krissie got a butterscotch cookie. Devastatingly, they put paper on top, and all the icing's coming off.
You want to say where we are?
You're in there, Darren. We're going to eat our cookies and go to the High Line because we're actually not that far away, and we've been wanting to walk it again, and it's like this is the last nice day. It's supposed to rain for the next 4 days.
Yeah, and we're going to go to the north end of the High Line and walk down it this time instead of up it.
Yep. So that's going to be the rest of the day, and we're going to eat our consolation cookies, and it's going to be okay.
Turns out the High Line is closed when it's been snowing and it's icy.
It's been shut for like 3 days, and they tweeted this morning like they have a delayed opening. It's like 3:30 p.m. If you're not open now, you're not open.
Yeah. So we're going to take this as a sign that it's a good time to go and write some blog posts and edit some videos.
Yes. Have a rest.
Yeah. But tomorrow, hopefully, we might be seeing a show.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Really depends on our rush.
Yeah, we tried to rush this show the day we saw Spamalot, and we didn't get it, which is why we went to Spamalot.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully go tomorrow instead.
We'll see you then.
See you tomorrow. Good morning.
Hello.
Actually,
good
afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Firstly, we won the rush.
We did.
So we're seeing Anne Juliet tonight.
Yes.
Very exciting. Secondly, we're going back to Chinatown.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. I got so excited.
We have been to Chinatown. This will be the
Twice,
third time. Which is funny because the first time we went, we were like, that was fun. I don't think we'll go again.
And then we realized how cheap the food is there. I said to Krissie like this morning that the first time we went was like trying some things. The second time was trying new things, and now we're just getting our favorites.
Yeah,
we're
we
getting
know
the
what we
highlights.
We're so excited.
We are excited.
Especially one thing in particular. The dessert. But we need to go get cash out first because most of the places in Chinatown are cash only.
Yep.
And we ran out of cash.
Yep. That's job number one. And then we're going to walk up to Chinatown.
Yep. Even though it's raining and cloudy.
You'll probably see like a little montage of us getting and eating the food. And then Anne Juliet tonight. So
yeah.
a fun afternoon / evening we've got planned.
Also, the reason we're not filming until the afternoon is because we had a slight ordeal this morning. Because our flight, to make cut a long story short, our flight time to leave New York has changed and we can no longer catch public transport to the airport because it's too early.
Thank you, Spirit.
Thanks, Spirit. So we need to book an Uber. The half-hour Uber from where we are staying to Newark Airport is $82 US.
I literally always thought people were joking when they said the Uber from JFK to the city was more than the flight. I was like, ha ha ha. No. Flight Ubers, not a joke. Not a joke. It will cost you almost the same amount.
Genuinely, our flight to LA is would have been about 90-ish US dollars with our bags.
That's disgusting.
And the Uber is 80.
That is disgusting.
And so we spent the entire morning Googling various Uber and Lyft discount codes. The best we got is $10 off Lyft, but we're gonna keep trying tonight and see if we can find something better. So that was our morning, but it's looking up because we're gonna get some good food and we're gonna see a musical. All right, we had a pit stop back at our apartment because we didn't want to carry all the cash we got out with us. And it's warmer than we thought, so we both took off our beanies and now my hair's tied up.
I'm like low-key, like I need to undo my puffer and like it's there in there.
I know, which is crazy because it is 4 Celsius today. Alright, we made it to place number 1, which is Wah Fung, which is where I got the pork and rice last time.
Yep.
Getting it again, and the line is, what, a fifth of the length?
Yeah. The line before was
back down to like this post box. And now it's like, that's it, that's the line. So
very good.
definitely a weekday is a better option.
We kind of accidentally came on a weekend. Like I completely didn't, because like we don't live in weekdays at the moment. So I was like, let's just go to Chinatown, and then I was like, oh, it's a Saturday.
Yeah. So yeah, weekday is the best. Something about me is that I hate ordering food and like talking on the phone and stuff. So I'm waiting outside and Catherine is ordering my lunch for me because I am a grown woman who doesn't like to order food. Thank you.
It's okay.
All right, stop number 2.
It's the rice roll place, the prawn rice roll place. I came first because the pork rice roll place that we went second, I didn't like as much. This place, incredible.
We have one more lunch stop before our dessert place, but we're gonna eat as we walk. We're in the front of the next one, I think. It's so good. Also, does anyone else dance when they eat good food?
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know.
Hell yes.
We're standing under an awning because it's raining.
This food together cost us less than $10 American for both dishes.
Yeah.
Insane.
Pretty good. Also, I don't know if we've ever actually really talked about what they are.
I'm gonna give the phone to Krissie while I eat.
Okay. This one's just like a pork on rice, but it's got like, it's marinated in like a sweet, I don't know, like a sweet soy kind of sauce. And then
like
they
a relatively like unoffensive gravy sort of sauce.
Yeah, but it's just so delicious. And then the pork is all like caramelized on the edge. It's so good. And then explain what yours is.
It's literally a rice paper. It's not even rice paper. We've googled this.
It's like a crepe almost, but out of rice paper.
Yeah, and mine just has literally prawns in rice, and then they give you soy sauce, and that's it. Very simple. So silky. Like I don't know if you can like see. It's very thin. It's very silky. Delicious. You can get it with heaps of stuff like pork,
egg, chicken, I think, beef,
dried prawn. So lots of different options. Very cheap. So yummy.
So good.
Amazing.
Third savory spot.
Can you hold up?
It's just called Fried Dumpling.
Like I was saying all this stuff if we didn't come to all these places in previous videos.
People may not have watched the previous videos.
Yes, this place is called Fried Dumpling. It's very straightforward. I don't know if there's different options, but it's just $5 for 13 dumplings. You don't know what's in them. Pretty sure it's pork. She just chunks them in a little tub.
I think you have 2 options. You can get 13 dumplings for $5, or you can get 26 dumplings for $10.
Yeah.
Or you can get some frozen dumplings.
Yeah.
That's it. Like it's dumplings.
She has them all
That's
ready.
it.
She just puts them in a tub. It's amazing, honestly. This place is great.
Also, I feel like we should note that like I am so full from that pork rice. And Catherine was full from her rice roll. She just wanted the dumplings.
Yeah, I did.
You can literally get like a full meal for so cheap in Chinatown. And it's kind of part of our plan because we have the show tonight, obviously, and we're going out to dinner beforehand, but we don't want to spend too much. So we're filling up now on cheap food so that we can share dinner tonight. But yeah, if you need a cheap meal in New York, this is the place.
This is the place. It's amazing.
We're walking home via the South Street Seaport, which is much quieter than last time we were here.
It is.
I think because the Christmas decorations are all gone. It's just a nice little area.
Yeah, it is a cute little area. Unfortunately though, I don't know if I would recommend people come out of their way here.
Yeah.
Because it's so small.
Yeah, it's really small.
I just feel like if you're in the area, like if you go to Trinity Church or Wall Street or the World Trade Center maybe,
I mean, it's also like,
you could pop over here.
It's like a 10-15 minute walk from Chinatown, so it's not terrible.
Yeah.
But now we're heading down to the East River and we're just going to walk along it back home. I wish it was home.
Oh my god, I wish. But we do have dessert.
We got the mochi donuts again.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. They're probably, I would say they're up there in the top things in New York.
Absolutely.
So I'm
it's
very
something.
excited.
It's the freeze-dried strawberries on top.
Oh my god, it's just incredible.
They're so good. But we'll show you those when we get home.
Yeah.
For now, we're just gonna leisurely wander back down and try and work off all that food we just ate.
What a fitting little flag. We changed our dinner plans because we are so full from lunch still. So we're actually back at Tap, which is the gluten-free place.
Yeah, we actually did that. Like when we had lunch, we were like, we'll fill up and then we'll have less dinner. But we did it. We went too hard.
Yeah, we're too full still. So there's another Tap down near Bryant Park. So we're back. I'm getting an acai bowl because I feel like I filled up on not fresh food all day and my stomach just needs some like fruit.
That's fair. I'm getting like a little mini sandwich, which will be nice.
It's going to be very nice. And we're pretty close to the theatre, so we'll just pop on over in half an hour.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello.
We are 24 hours in the future.
Yes, we did absolutely nothing today. Just like caught up on some editing and some writing vlogs. Chilling.
Yes.
We've been walking a lot recently and I've got like some blisters and I was just wanting to give them time to heal. But we are back out, obviously at night.
Seeing another show.
But first things first, recap of Anne Juliet.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes. So
we saw it like a year ago in England.
in London, yeah.
And it's just as good.
I literally think it's one of my favourite musicals.
Yeah.
It's so clever.
Definitely my favourite jukebox musical.
Oh yeah. It's just so clever, so fun, such good songs. I don't know, it's great. It's so good. See it if you get the chance.
Yeah. And now we are heading out to dinner. We're going to an Indian place that's got really good reviews but doesn't take reservations.
Yeah,
So
annoying.
yes, we're gonna just hope we're like nice and early. We're gonna hope that they don't have too long of a wait. And if they do, Catherine's found some
we
backup
got
places.
backup, so it's okay. But we're on a quest for Indian food tonight.
Yes.
So let's hope we can get some.
Yes. So we'll show you that when we get it. And then we are going to Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Our first play. And
Our first
only
play. Yeah. And we've seen it before, but only as the 2-part play.
Yeah.
This is the 1 part. So we're very interested to see how they've cut an hour and a half out of it.
Yes.
That seems like a lot.
Because it only ever played in Melbourne. And the London one is still the 2-parter. So we've never actually had the opportunity to see the 1 part. So
Yeah.
this is exciting, and we won the lottery. So it's nice and cheap. And I feel like we'll be first row, which is...
Maybe. I don't know how lottery works for Cursed Child.
It'll be interesting to see if we're front row.
Yeah. But yeah, they were like $40 each, which is pretty good for a show.
Yes.
So we've got a very exciting night ahead of us after a very boring day.
Okay, we got in with ease. We just walked straight in and got a table. And the atmosphere was very cozy and it was reasonably priced and it was very tasty. So
Yeah.
very satisfied now.
It was good. That was our butter chicken fix for a while.
Oh, so much naan. And now we are walking all the way to 42nd.
Which is not that far. We were on, what, 56?
Yeah.
So, 14 blocks. So we will see you at the theatre.
See you at Cursed Child. Hello from our second last day in New York.
Sad.
We are back on the High Line.
We are.
We actually made it today. We've been checking the High Line Twitter which, fun fact, will let you know if it's open, where it's open to. So check that before you come.
Yep.
It's supposedly open all the way today. So we're back. It's quiet. It's warm.
It's like 11 degrees.
That's
so
warm.
But like, yeah, considering it was like negative 15 a few days ago.
Yeah.
We've only got the light jumpers on, taking the coats off.
Crazy. But we thought we would do a little cursed child review. Actually, I'm going to give the phone to Krissie because my arm is already sore.
All right, so
We thought we'd do a little cursed child review.
all right, spoiler-free review first.
Yep.
It was good. They condensed it well,
Yes,
without
it was
cutting
very
any
good.
story.
Yes, it's 3.5 hours now, so just be prepared that it's longer than your average show.
But
I still thought it was good.
yeah, it was. And like, I mean, 3.5 hours is a long time, but there is a lot of plot.
Yeah,
You've
there's a
gotta
lot of
fit
plot,
in.
and there's like a lot. They've still kept almost all of the magic bits.
They've
So,
added more even. I think
Yeah.
there was stuff that I
so
didn't
there's still
remember.
some really cool illusions and stuff.
Okay, spoilers incoming. If you don't want spoilers,
Just skip like 30 seconds.
yeah, I'll tell you down here how far to skip ahead. They made it gayer.
It's gayer. It's
So
gayer,
much
guys.
gayer.
It's like,
It's still like it's not officially gay,
Yeah.
but it is undeniably gay.
100%. I was watching it. I was trying to watch it impartially, and for the whole first act, I was like, no, this could still be construed as like
Just they're really close friends.
they're really close friends. And then
Act two,
every scene in Act 2 with Scorpius and Albus, I was like, ooh, that's a bit gayer. And then by the end, I was like, you can't deny it anymore.
No.
It's fully gay.
Yeah.
Like, every character knows it.
Yeah.
Every character knows they're in love. It's great.
It is great. Also, just like, so everyone knows, we are not J.K. Rowling fans.
No.
We just grew
I
up
did
with Harry
feel
Potter.
bad going yesterday being like, I know part of this money is going to her. But
But we got the cheapest seats we probably could.
We
We
got
wouldn't
the
have seen
cheapest
it
seats
if
we
we hadn't
could.
gotten lottery.
yeah, no. And we won't go again.
No.
I could. If there was a film production or something.
That we could watch illegally.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I'm
would
sure
watch
there's a
that.
bootleg.
There's gotta be.
But yes,
Very
we love
good.
Harry Potter. We do not love the author.
Yeah, no.
So last time we did the Highline was like, I think just after New Year.
Yeah, I think it was the 2nd of Jan.
It was packed. It was
Yeah.
also like a sunny day.
Yeah.
But it, as you can see, is like, there's a few people around, but it's pretty empty. But also, look at the river and how like foggy it is.
It looks so cool.
It really does. I think we've said already in this video, but because this is our last week in New York and we've already done most of the stuff we wanted to do, we've actually done everything now.
Yeah.
We're just hitting up our favourite spots again,
Yeah.
which is why we're back here. Because we want to take in the most of the best that New York has to offer before we leave. If you don't know what the Highline is and you haven't watched our other video of it, it's like an old disused railway track. Like just in here, there's like old tracks, and it was like falling apart, and then they turned it into like a public garden space.
Yeah, and it took years and years and years, but now it spans like 20 blocks or something.
Yeah, something like that. And it's like
Very
above
nice.
the city, so like down here are all the streets and stuff.
Yep.
And it's just a really nice place to go for a walk, because it's like a garden, but you're still like walking through the city.
Yeah, I love it.
So yeah, we're gonna just wander all 20 blocks up. Probably take our time because we have the whole day to do it. Find somewhere for lunch. It's gonna be great. We tried to do the Highline slowly, and we are still done like an hour and a half after we started it.
Yeah.
And like well and truly in the city.
It's quite short.
Yeah. So we are on the quest for some lunch at the moment, and then there's a couple of like theatre shops that we're gonna maybe go check out. And the Highline was our plan for the day,
I know,
but
it
we
took us-
really zoomed through it.
It took us like less than an hour.
It was hard because we couldn't. Everything's wet because it's been raining, so we couldn't like
Yeah.
stop and sit down or anything.
It's nice though.
It is, but now we need to figure out the rest of our day. We'll just figure it out as we go, I guess.
That was a banging slice. Honestly, if I'm gonna miss anything from New York, it's all the pizza I've eaten. I've eaten more pizza here than I have Italy. It's crazy. And now we're gonna try to find some relatively gluten-free pizza. Oh, sorry. And we've also decided we're gonna do gluten-free lunch. got pizza on the brain. And we've also decided we're going to do our day in reverse. So we're going to walk back down to the High Line, all the way back down to the bottom of the High Line, and then get the train home. So.
And we will try and, I don't remember where it was, but we'll hopefully walk past it again. We walked past a doggy daycare.
Oh my God, it was magical.
And I couldn't really film because the people working were like cleaning
in the window, yeah.
But if we walk back past it, you best believe I will be filming.
It was so magical.
All of the dogs in there. It was incredible.
All right, it's Krissie's lunchtime.
We went to somewhere called the Food Emporium, which is just like a shopping centre, and I simply got meatballs.
Cold meatballs. Horrifyingly, we also found cold, like dehydrated tomato chips. I do not think tomatoes should ever be chipped. That sounds disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna get Krissie a fork. I'm gonna knife, and we're gonna eat. And then we're gonna go back to the High Line.
Good morning from the very last day in New York.
No.
We are heading out for, well, it was meant to be breakfast. It's brunch by this
it'll
point.
Be brunch. We always knew it was going to be brunch.
Yeah. We have not actually gone out for breakfast the whole time we've been here.
Yeah, it feels like such a bad thing to do because I know New York has some like amazing breakfast and brunch spots, but we just need to save money.
Yeah, and breakfast is the easiest thing to have at home.
We get up too late anyway. So.
Yeah. But we decided today is a good day because
we need
also
some of that American bacon.
Yeah, we also like ran out of our breakfast. Like we'd kind of planned it and it was like awkward because there was one day extra and we were like, you know what, that's a good day to just go out. So we're gonna go do that. Then we're gonna have a day of exploring again. Half a day.
We're gonna go back to Central Park just like we did on our first day.
Yeah. We do have to get back not too late tonight because our flight tomorrow morning is at 7 from Newark. So we need to leave our place at 4:30.
We didn't plan it that way.
No. We booked a flight for 3:30 p.m. and they changed it to 7 a.m.
Yeah.
But that's what we get for booking Spirit.
Yeah.
At least we checked in this morning and we're sitting together without having to pay for it, which is
incredible.
Pretty great for a budget airline.
Never.
But yeah, we're gonna make the most of our last day, even though the weather's not on our side. But that's clearly just because New York is sad we're leaving too.
Obviously.
But first, brunch. All right, we are in a classic American diner.
Yeah, look at this booth.
It's so cute. We wanted to get like everything, but we restrained ourselves to like waffles and pancakes and then a side of bacon because American bacon is so good.
We really came out for the bacon.
We did. So I'll show you that when it arrives. But it's just like, diners like this are so cute. Like I don't think I've ever been to a restaurant in Australia that has food for seating.
No.
It's just not a thing. So it's very much like you see in TV shows and stuff. It's very fun. American bacon is so good because it's so crispy, and I think we've said this in other videos, but like Australian bacon doesn't go crispy, and I am excited to hear that snap when you like bite into it.
Honestly, I feel like the mark of a good American bacon is when it's too hard to put your fork in because it's too crispy.
We are so full.
Oh my god.
I didn't even finish my waffle.
She only had 3/4 of it. I have the other quarter in the backpack
Yes.
because I didn't want to waste it. But oh my god.
That was a lot of food. But it was really good.
I don't even want to think about pancakes ever again.
I give it like 3 hours until she's like, those pancakes.
Look at this girl eating.
We are obviously back in Central Park. Let me
Yeah.
show you that squirrel that Catherine was talking about.
He's so cute.
We will never get sick of them.
I like his little fluffy tail. The way that he holds it with his hands.
They're so cute. Our plan is just to wander through Central Park.
I know, it's like day one again. I'm so sad.
I know. We started a bit lower. I think we went a bit higher on the first day.
Yeah,
but we have come
went
up
to like 130.
Yeah, we've come up. So we started at 86th, and we're just gonna wander our way down the park.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fitting. It's very full circle.
I know.
Started with a walk down Central Park and we're ending with a walk down Central Park.
Wait.
Yes, surprise. I don't think we've said that in any vlog. We eloped while we were here. If you've noticed the rings.
But yeah, I feel like we're changed people after our 12 Broadway shows and our month living in New York.
We're going to miss it, but we're going to really soak in the park one last time.
Yeah.
Well above freezing for a couple of days, and the lake is still quite frozen.
It's crazy.
So it must have been frozen like very
Probably
solid.
frozen.
It's very cool. There's like weird bits here where the ice, like that, the ice is like bubbling. It's very strange, but it's really cool. Central Park on a like misty day is just the most beautiful vibe.
I know, and like the area we're in.
We're on the mall.
Yeah, it's like there's people playing music and there's squirrels running around and it's so peaceful and so nice.
Yeah, there was one busker playing a tenor saxophone who I didn't film, but then I just filmed that guy playing cello.
So
Both
nice.
two instruments that just fall in that like perfect range that just make you feel all warm and fuzzy.
Yeah,
It's just so lovely.
such a nice place.
It really is. We're really going to miss it. Just like that, we've left Central Park
Oh,
for the last time on this trip.
can't wait to go back one day and spend another like 10 hours walking around it.
Yeah. Now we're going to walk down. We need to get some groceries, which is real boring. And then we're going to go to that theatre shop that I mentioned yesterday, I think, that we never ended up going to.
Yeah, we just forgot.
Yep.
We just went to the city, got a piece of pizza and left and forgot. So we're going to do that. Our groceries are because tomorrow we fly on the cheapest airline and they do not feed you and it's 6 hours long.
Yes. We don't know what we're going to get yet, but
We need something to keep us going on that long old flight.
yeah, and as we said earlier, we're leaving our place at 4:30 in the morning, so we're also going to need breakfast
Yep.
for when we get to the airport.
Yeah, so that's the plan. So I guess we will next see you at Schubert Alley.
All right, we got our groceries. It's actually been like 2 hours because we
got sidetracked.
We did. As we've mentioned many a time,
Look at where we are.
the Little Shop of Horrors Theatre is just here.
Yeah.
We were like, it's so annoying that like we can't see Darren and we can't like let him know that he introduced us and everything. And then we were like, what if we just like wrote, like we should have just written him a note and like left it at the theatre. And then we were like, we obviously don't have pen and a paper and it's our last day. So then we were in Target and we bought a whole ass notebook to rip a piece of paper
It was
out.
50 cents.
It was 50 cents. And like we will use it. Like I'll use the notebook.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's always good to have paper.
And we bought some pens because Catherine journals and her pens are starting to
It was
run
a
out
good
of ink.
excuse to get new pens. It's fine.
Yes, and then we spent like half an hour standing in Target writing Darren a handwritten note.
We just needed to
drop off at the
We
theatre.
just needed to get it out, and then
Yeah.
we just went to the theatre and was like, I have a weird request. Like, we're leaving in a couple days. We really wanted to see Darren. Can we give you this note? And we just sticky taped it shut.
Yep. And the
Not
guy,
an envelope or anything.
no, the guy at the box office was like, yeah, of course, like I'll make sure it gets to him. So
Ugh.
we
We
did our
tried.
best. Yeah. So that has been a slight detour.
It's now like 3:15. We're gonna go to Schubert Alley and then we're gonna go back.
Yes. We also went to like, there's 2 shops, so we're going to one Schubert Alley this time. But a few weeks ago we went to Theatre Circle and I filmed a little bit, but I don't think we said that we were going or anything. So I'll probably just bring that footage to here and put it in.
Okay.
They sell like similar stuff.
Yeah.
But they're just really fun as theatre fans to go look at all the different merch you can get. And then we'll head back and get ready to leave tomorrow.
I feel some kind of inner peace after doing that.
Yeah, it was nice to write it out, you know?
Yeah.
Somehow we are in Times Square.
Yet again.
We're always like, we don't really like Times Square that much, and yet we're here every freaking day.
Look at it. Bye, Times Square.
Bye, Times Square. We're gonna go jump on the subway and head back down. We'll see you on our walk back.
Alright, it's time to finish our New York series.
I don't want to finish it, that means we're actually leaving.
I literally can't believe it's gone that fast. We've had the best time.
We really have. We can't wait to come back, and we haven't even left yet.
I know. Like, just essentially been living in New York for 4 weeks, and I don't understand how it's gone that fast. But also, since we got off that 12-hour bus, it feels like 12 years ago.
That was so long ago.
So long ago.
But we are off to the West Coast tomorrow. I really have to think about it every time.
We are starting to get back closer to Australia.
Yeah, from today, basically, or from tomorrow, I guess. Every move we make gets us closer to being home.
We are off to LA. We're spending the entire time with my friends, so you probably won't see us talking as much or like anything like that. There'll probably just be more clips.
Yeah.
Might make a bit less sense.
We'll chat when we can, but yeah,
Yes.
we are going to see friends. But we are doing a few like classic.
Yeah, and some fun things, so that'll be exciting. Alright, so that's it.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed our New York series as much as we did.
I know, I hope it's given you some like ideas of what to do here, because we haven't just done the like super touristy things.
Hopefully there's still some stuff left for us to do when we get back. If there's anything you've done in New York that we did not do
Yeah,
in
let us
any
know.
of these 4 videos, let us know.
Let us know.
Obviously, other than like Empire State, we've done all that kind of
Yeah, we did a lot of the touristy stuff
stuff. Yeah.
other times. Follow us on Instagram if you want to see any more.
Yep. And give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And I guess we will see you in LA.
See you on the West Coast.
Bye.
Bye.
In an eventful twist, we've been evacuated from our apartments. The fire alarm went off, and it's a big enough building that like the fire engines need to come, and they need to like make sure everything's fine before we're allowed to go back upstairs.
It's gotta be someone's dinner because it's like 7 p.m.
Yeah. But it's kind of chilly down here, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Everyone in the building is now trying to go up the lifts.
Yeah, everyone's saying to us. Alright, let's go.